Hello everyone, hello friends, happy greetings to you wherever you are. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Jennifer from Personal Power Life Coaching, and in this wellness message I wanted to reassure you that you are exactly where you are supposed to be in life at this point in time, that you are doing your right work and that you are in the right place at the right time, right here and now. And the reason that I am sharing this message is because I have personally felt sometimes internal doubts about whether I am in the right place for me, whether I hear God's voice and direction, because it doesn't come as a clear, articulate voice, but more as a feeling from within. And perhaps that's something that resonates with you. Sometimes it comes through as, well, not the voice of God, but the doubts and the misdirection comes from the doubts about whether we are in the right job, or questioning why we have to face certain situations or deal with certain difficulties or obstacles or challenges. And we doubt about whether we are in the right place, if we're with the right person, or if we're doing the right work, if we are even fulfilling our purpose and our reason for being and being alive. And so I just want to reassure you that yes, you are in the right place right here and now. You are doing your right work, and God has you exactly where you are supposed to be at this stage and season of your life. You can see this as a station. You're in this particular station as if you are riding a train and you're going through let's say you're traveling through Europe, and your life is, so this is the metaphor, and so you are on the train, you are the passenger, and you are the only passenger, and you're also the conductor. But there's a more important conductor above you, a higher level, and that conductor is God. That conductor is the universe. And they are driving the train. They are leading you to where they know you want to be. They know that you want to go somewhere, and they know where that destination is, and they know all the stops they need to make, from which city to which city and which port to port they have to take you through and to, so that you can have your journey that is unique to you as you go through your own personal Europe. And so sometimes you doubt, you go through the dark tunnels and you see some ugly parts of the world, of Europe, and you doubt, this is definitely not where I thought I wanted to be. I don't know if I'm supposed to be here. I don't speak their language. We are miscommunicating. I'm even having fights with some of the people here, or they just don't like me. And hi to everyone joining. And so we all have our doubts. We all have our fears. We all fear sometimes for our lives. And we go through health scares, relationship failures, or difficulties, and then they succeed. Or we have children, and then children bring their own levels of hardship, difficulties, but also tremendous and profound joy and happiness and fulfillment. And they give meaning to your life. So it's all this yin and yang, and this wave, and this combination. For instance, sometimes I feel, I feel like I'm not attractive, and I feel like, I don't feel like I'm looking at my best. And I ask God, I say, God, I want to be more beautiful. I want to look more beautiful. I want to look more attractive. But I think even more important than that is for you to feel attractive. Whoever you are listening to this, as women and men in the world, we are given messages and images, and the media really propagates this through commercial advertisements and products that we buy, the beauty industry. There's always a more beautiful image to look at and to watch. And so maybe you think that you're not so beautiful, or you don't feel so good about your appearance. Well, this is to remind you that it's all just in your head, and there are all sorts of beautiful in the world. There is big size, plus size beautiful. There is teeny tiny, mini bitty, skinny, beautiful. There is average, there is medium, there is in between, there's tall and short and regular. And what is regular anyways nowadays, right? Regular in Europe will be really different from regular in Africa, as compared to South America, as compared to Midwest America. So what is normal anyways in this world today? So that's something that you can keep in mind, that beauty is subjective, and however people behold you will change depending from person to person. So who are you trying to be beautiful for? Who are you trying to be good for, right? These are key questions. So as you go along in your ride through life and you journey through your own life experience, when you go through your doubts and fears, you want to ask God to guide you and to give you clear direction. And then we want to listen to the signs and we want to honor them and take action. Once you hear the message, it could be really simple and subtle that you may not even believe it, that it's true, but some of them are also very obvious. So trust the signs of the universe, of life, of the people around you, the words that they say. Or don't take in everything, because some messages are not necessarily positive messages. You want to take in the good and be very discerning and cautious with the negativity and the criticisms that come from outside, because some of it can reflect a truth, but it won't be all true, because there's something about it that is discordant with your own natural inner being truth. So most important is you have to honor your personal truth. You have to honor where you are in your mission and your divine purpose. Nobody else knows what that really is except God. And so you have to keep walking your path, keep going down your road, no matter when you have those voices in your head that say you're ugly, you're fat, you're too skinny, you're too tall, you're not successful enough, you're a bad father, you're a bad wife, your husband doesn't love you, your wife is not good to you, etc., etc. Those are all fearful voices that we have picked up throughout our years of growing up. And for good and for bad, it is what it is. But we take in all of that material like we're watching a movie and we're reading a book, we're studying for a class. We take it all in. So take in the most good and the highest good, and remember that you're in the right place, you're in the right time, right here and now at this point in your life. And wherever you are, whenever you move forward, it will be the right time for you to move on. But for now, you have your purpose and your mission with these particular people at this point in your life. Doing the work you do, being in the city or the country where you are, feeling how you feel, looking how you look, whatever they are, the ups and the downs, the challenges, the pros and the cons, whether you're happy or unhappy, this will change eventually to something new. It will modify, it will flow into something different. So perhaps the most important thing you can do at any point in your life, and starting now, at this point in your life, is to stand in your own 2 feet and be knowing and clear with yourself that this is your own journey. Only you are living it. Nobody else really understands. Nobody knows what you're going through. They don't know your history. They don't know where you're going either. So keep your doubts to yourself and speak them only to 1 or 2 trusted places. And one of them can just be speaking to God, who always hears you. And then sharing it only with at least, those who you can trust definitely, who will only have the good feedback to give. Because there's plenty of negativity, and eventually if you need to face a harsh truth, you will come face up to it, because it's probably going to come from you. Because sometimes the biggest critic and the harshest pain that we feel in life comes from what we're thinking, what we're saying, and our own fears. So just know that if you think that, I need to hear the good and the bad, I need to have the negativity, the bad criticisms to know where my weak spots are. Yes, that's true. and they will come because that's the world. So you don't have to ask for that. The more you ask for it, maybe the more it will come, or the less it will come. But just know that if you have that internal critic, then it's going to come through anyways. So at the end of the day, you will always come up face to face with your own truths if you are your own truth seeker. Because if you're your own truth seeker, you want to know what's your truth, you will eventually face up to it. And it's inevitable because that's what you want, that's what you're asking for, and you're bound to get what you want. It's only a matter of time. We're all bound to have what we want. And it may change in time, but you are bound to have what really makes you happy. But it will take time, and that will be in the future. And then in the future, you will also then be at the right place at the right time. So that's the purpose of this message, my friends, is just to remind you that you are in the right place, doing the right work, no matter what your doubts are. Let go of so many responsibilities and burdens. Do the things that really make you happy first and foremost. And then take care of your obligations and duties. Prioritize for yourself. I can't manage your life for you. I don't know what really matters to you. So take a look at what really matters. Handle your finances and handle your health firstly, foremost. Then yourself, taking care of yourself. So health starts with you. Then you can take care of your finances, and then you can manage your relationships and your children and your spouse or partner. And if you're by yourself, then you can just manage yourself and manage your own mind and all the stuff that goes on in there, and then live a happy life and take it from there one day at a time, achieving your goals, whatever they are. And whenever you hear others voice their own doubts and fears and negativity and concerns, you can either help them to see a more positive, bright way, help them to see that things are not all that bad, to look at the positive aspects. Or if you're not at that place yet, just learn to walk away, keep quiet, just listen. Sometimes people just need someone to listen, and then move on with your life. Say, oh, I forgot something. I need to go back there, and interrupt that negativity flow and then go into a new place. Interruption is the way sometimes. And just remember that everything is working out for your highest good. You are in the right place at the right time. You're not a mistake. You are not broken. You do have your own answers, but you don't have to do this alone. God is with you. If you have faith and you trust, we just have to remember, and I tell this to myself because I'm very skeptical sometimes about what's happening in life, in the world, and why people behave sometimes the way they do. But I just say, God, help me to remember and believe in magic. Help me to remember and believe in miracles, and to have faith, and to know you and feel you and trust you, and to have you in my life. And if you don't believe in God, or you believe in something else, that's totally cool, and that's your belief system and whatever works for you. But we are asking for support from somewhere, right? Where do you get your support from? Where do you draw your strength from? And ultimately, it seems like all paths lead back to a higher source. So how is your path leading you to your higher source? And then notice how the challenges make you come closer and closer to that deep, profound, infinite, and eternal truth. So, my friends, thanks for tuning in. This was my weekend inspired message. I'm wishing you a happy weekend and a happy day and lifetime wherever you are. And if you're in Dubai, I am wishing all of us a very fruitful, productive, happy, joyful, satisfying, productive, abundant, prosperous, glorious, and magnificent, love-filled new week ahead. Okay? So thank you all for tuning in and for coming by, and I'll see you soon. This has been the message from Personal Power Life Coaching. You're in the right place at the right time. Trust your inner voice, connect with your higher power, and move forward to the next station on your journey through life. Namaste, and thank you. All the best. See you soon. Bye-bye.